You've heard the promises. Grow your money tax-free, no market losses, leave a legacy guaranteed. But what does that actually look like? With real dollars, real returns, and real risks. Today, we're dissecting a real-world $1,000 a month contribution to Indexed Universal Life policy from Americo, a carrier with deep roots, financial strength, and a century-long track record you can actually count on. So who is Americo? Founded in 1946, with a lineage tracing back to 1906, Americo Financial Life and Annuity Insurance Company brings over 100 years of life insurance heritage to the table. They hold a strong A, excellent rating from AM Best, reflecting solid financial strength and reliable ability to pay claims. And with over 640,000 active policies and billions in assets under management, Americo is known for pioneering simplified, no medical exam policies built for today's fast-paced world. And unlike many public companies, Americo is privately held, meaning they answer to policyholders, no shareholders. So in this video, I'll take you behind the curtain and show you exactly how this Americo IUL policy works, the real growth potential, what the historical returns show, where the risks hide, and how to know if this strategy is truly right for you. Hi, my name is Robert Balgach. I'm the founder and CEO of Black Swan Insurance Group. And since 2017, we have helped over 20,000 families build tax-free retirement solutions and protect their financial legacy, backed by hundreds of 5-star reviews on Google. We specialize in advanced tax-free retirement strategies using properly structured life insurance product like Indexed Universal Life IUL. Let's break down how this policy actually works and why it's built for long-term tax-free growth with downside protection. This illustration was designed just last week for one of my clients. It's a 45-year-old male, non-tobacco, contributing $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 per year into Americo's Instant Decision Indexed Universal Life policy. And here's the key part. This was structured using a max-funded, cash value optimized design, meaning we minimize the death benefit to stay IRS compliant while maximizing the growth potential. So what's actually happening behind the scenes? Growth Engine is the index link strategy, not direct market exposure. And here's where the real magic begins. Your cash value isn't invested directly in the stock market. Instead, it's linked to the performance of the S&P 500 index, giving you the upside of market growth without taking on the downside risk. And that's the core advantage of Americo IUL. You are not subject to market losses, but you still participate in market gains through a crediting method tied to the index. Americo gives you two growth strategies to choose from, both designed to grow your money safely and predictably, without the roller coaster of traditional investments. 86% participation rate strategy, Uncapped growth. This is Americo's Uncapped index strategy, designed to let you ride the full momentum of bull markets without ever limiting your upside. Here's how it works. Your cash value is credited with 86% of the S&P 500 index's annual gains. And unlike capped strategies, there's no ceiling on how much you can earn in a strong year. In 2013, the market surged 29.6%. You'd earn 25.46. In 2019, it climbed 28.8%, and you locked in 24.84%. In 2023, the market rose 24.23%, and your policy would have credited you 20.84%. And in the down years, you're fully protected with 0% floor. No losses, no clawbacks, just a flat year, and a clean slate for the next one. This strategy is ideal for professionals who want to capture real growth when the market runs hot, while shielding their wealth from crashes. No caps, no downside, just consistent, compounded, tax advantage performance. Of course, past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but with an 86% participation rate and no cap, the growth opportunity speaks for itself. Cap strategy, 15.25% maximum return. Americo's cap strategy is designed for those who value predictable, steady growth, even if it means giving up some of the market's highest highs. And here's how it works. Your cash value is credited based on the annual performance of the S&P 500 index, but with a maximum cap of 15.25%. That means in a strong year, no matter how high the market climbs, your earnings are limited to 15.25%. But in return, you get a clear, stable path forward with no downside risk. So looking at back in 2013, the S&P returned 29.6%. This strategy would have credited 15.25%. Similarly, in 2019, the market grew 28.8%. And in 2023, the market grew 24.2%, and your return would still be 15.25%. And even though you're giving up a portion of the explosive upside, you're still locking in double-digit tax-deferred growth when markets perform well. And just like the uncapped option, you're protected by the 0% floor in bad years. This strategy is a great fit for professionals who prefer consistency over chasing the ceiling, a smart, measured approach to growing wealth without surprises. Take a look at this 20-year performance chart. It compares the Americo IUL uncapped and capped strategies and the raw S&P 500 index. And the green line shows the uncapped IUL strategy with 86% participation. It consistently tracks upward, and in recent years, pulls away from both the capped version and the market itself. The gold line represents the capped IUL. While it doesn't reach as high, in bull markets, it delivers steady, predictable growth without a drama. And the red line, that's the S&P 500 index, full of sharp dips, 2008 crash, 2022 bear market, high volatility, and years where your portfolio would have lost serious ground. Here's what matters the most. Both IUL strategies deliver strong, tax-deferred growth, and neither lost a single dollar during down years. So while the market zigged and zagged, Americo IUL delivered a smooth, compounding trajectory without the crash landings. That's not just performance, that's peace of mind. Downside protection. Zero is your hero. Here's where IUL separates itself from almost every other growth strategy on the market. When the market goes down, your account doesn't. And Americo's IUL includes a built-in 0% floor, meaning the worst annual return you can earn from the index is zero. So no matter how ugly the headlines get, in 2008, minus 38% in the S&P, your policy earns zero. 2022, minus 19% in the market, again, 0% credited. And every gain from previous years, still locked in. There are no negative compounding, no emotional sell-offs, no recovery periods to make back what you lost. Instead, you're building your wealth on a staircase. Flat in down years, rising up in up years, with every gain locked in and protected. Because in the IUL world, zero isn't a disappointment. It's part of the strategy. And over time, avoiding losses can be just as powerful as earning gains. Monthly deductions. What's coming up? Every cash value life insurance policy has internal charges, and Americo's IUL is no exception. Each month, Americo deducts a few key expenses from your policy accumulation value. Number one, cost of insurance, COI. This is the largest and the most significant charge. It pays for your death benefit protection and increases with age. Number two, administrative fees, standard policy fees to keep your coverage active. Number three, optional rider costs. They come with a modest monthly fees. Now, here's what most people miss. The cost of insurance is the biggest drag on long-term performance. And the best way to control it is to keep the death benefit as low as possible while still complying with the IRS rules. That's exactly what we've done here. This policy is designed using a max-funded minimum death benefit structure, which means we are optimizing for cash value growth, not inflated life insurance cost. And because the growth inside your policy is tax-deferred, it can be accessed tax-free. The net benefit can dramatically outweigh the internal costs over time. You're not just paying fees, you're strategically trading a small, controlled cost for protection, liquidity, and long-term tax advantage growth, accessing your money, tax-free loan. This is where your IUL stops being just a saving strategy and starts working like a tax-free income machine. Once your policy builds enough cash value, typically after 15 to 20 years, you can begin accessing that money using policy loans that are not taxed as income. Let's look at the real numbers from this exact Americo IUL illustration that credits 8.45% interest. At age 55, year 10, accumulation value is $149,000, and the death benefit is $345,000, and you've contributed $120,000 at this point, and you already have nearly $150,000 in tax advantage cash available. At age 65, in year 20, your accumulation value is around $482,000, and the death benefit is $676,000. And this is when most clients begin drawing income. And with the right design, that $1,000 premium can now generate $3,500 to $4,000 a month in tax-free retirement income without ever showing up on a tax return. That's 3 to 4x cash flow multiplier, completely shielded for future tax hikes or market volatility. And here's the key. These loans are not considered taxable income because you're borrowing against your policy, not withdrawing from a taxable account. Americo gives you two smart options for access your cash flow. Indexed loans. Your loan amount stays inside the indexed account and continues to earn interest. This is ideal for maximizing compounding growth while you're accessing cash. Standard loans, lower interest charges, but your borrowed funds are temporarily removed from index participation. It's great for more conservative short-term liquidity needs. Either way, there are no IRS penalties, no income reporting, no taxable event, as long as the policy stays in force. And that's how high-income professionals create a completely tax-free income stream in retirement, while preserving their other assets and avoiding unnecessary tax triggers. Want to start in your 50s and 60s? Totally flexible. Need extra cash for business, college funding, or real estate purchases? No problem. Want to access taxes on Social Security or reduce your Medicare surcharges? Policy loans don't show up on your tax returns. This isn't just access. It's a strategic, tax-free liquidity on your own terms. Living benefits. This policy isn't just about what you leave behind. It's about protecting the life you're living right now. Americo Instant Decision IUL includes living benefit riders at no additional cost, giving you early access to your death benefit if you're diagnosed with serious illness. These are known as accelerated benefit riders, and they can unlock tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars tax-free when you or your family need it the most. Critical illness. If you're diagnosed with a heart attack, stroke, invasive cancer, ALS, major organ failure, or kidney failure, you can access a portion of your death benefit to help cover treatment, your travel, or time of work. Instead of draining your savings during a medical crisis, you can tap into your Americo IUL policy for immediate relief. Chronic illness. If you are unable to perform two basic daily activities like bathing or dressing or eating, or suffer from severe cognitive decline, Americo's chronic illness rider can accelerate funds to help cover in-home care, assisted living, or modifications to your home. It's like built-in long-term care protection without needing a separate policy. Terminal illness. If you're diagnosed with a terminal illness and given 12 months or less to live, this rider allows you to access your benefit early, on your own terms. It gives you choices to handle medical bills, travel, or leave your affair in order with dignity and peace of mind. These benefits are included automatically with your Americo IUL policy, and they don't cost you a penny more. No separate application, no additional rider premium, no need to wait for approval when life hits hard. Because with the right design, your life insurance should do more than just pay out when you're gone. It should protect the life you're working so hard to build right now. So if you're wondering how a strategy like this could fit into your own retirement plan, with your income, your goals, and your timeline, we built something just for you. Meet the IUL Custom GPT, your personal AI guide that breaks down how IUL works based on your specific situation. It's completely free, no login required, and it gives you instant clarity on whether IUL is right for your income and age, how much tax-free income you could potentially generate, what your long-term cash value and death benefit could look like, and how to avoid the common mistakes most people make when structuring this policy. So just click on the link below and start exploring. It's like having a financial strategist in your pocket 24/7. So let's take a moment to recap, because at this point, you now understand more about IUL than most financial professionals. You saw exactly how Americo's IUL works, using real numbers, real growth potential, and real-life policy design. You explored the difference between the Uncapped 86% participation strategy and the 15.25 cap strategy, and how both offer powerful tax-deferred growth with zero downside risk. You discover why the 0% floor is such a game changer. It protects your gains, preserves your capital, and eliminates the fear of a market crash wiping up your savings. We broke down the internal cost, especially the cost of insurance, and why the smartest move is to minimize the debt benefit and maximize the cash value using a proper funding strategy. You saw how this $1,000 a month in contributions policy can turn into $3,500 to $4,000 per month in tax-free income after 20 years, using policy loan to access your money without triggering a single dollar in taxes. And also you learn how living benefits can give you early access to your death benefit if you experience a critical, chronic, or terminal illness, turning this policy into a real-time safety net for you and your family. Bottom line, you've now seen how to grow your money tax-free, protect it from losses, access it on your own terms, and leave behind a legacy that lasts. This isn't just life insurance. It's a high-performance, tax-advantaged wealth strategy with structured the right way. So if you're serious about building a tax-free retirement strategy using IUL, and you want to structure it the right way from day one, you can schedule your custom IUL strategy session with my team, and we'll walk you through the numbers, tailor a plan specific to your income and goals, and show you how to turn what you earn into long-term tax-free wealth. Link is in the description below, and because these are personalized one-on-one sessions, slots are limited, so don't wait and risk somebody else grabbing your spot. And if you're still researching and you would like to learn more, watch this next video. It's called Max Funded IUL, and it's the playbook behind the results. And it's a required viewing before you put your policy in place. because at the end of the day, it's not what you earn, it's what you keep. Enjoy the ride.